When winter still holds the land firmly in its grasp, when the darkness seems endless, it is right here, in the south of Germany, that magic is born. Carnival is a time when past and present collide, when the streets fill with vibrant colors, the sound of bells, laughter, and the mystery of ancient traditions. This celebration is more than just joy. It is an ancient ritual. A challenge to the cold winter, a blossoming of zest for life before Lent, a dance between light and shadow. Welcome to a world where masks conceal, and at the same time, reveal. Where traditions connect generations, and the spirit of freedom can be felt in every movement. Welcome to Carnival. Here, emotions explode, a magic you have to feel for yourself. Are you ready to dive into this enchantment?
Schwäbisch Gmüend, a picturesque, historic town on the Rems River, located in the federal state of Baden-Württemberg, about 50 kilometers east of Stuttgart. The town's name comes from the German word Gmuenden, meaning to flow into, as numerous streams descending from the surrounding mountains merge with the Rems here. Shwaebish Gmuend was founded in the mid-12th century at the site of a small Roman camp, which was part of the northern border fortifications. Since the 17th century, the town has been known as a center of gold and silversmithing, earning it the title City of Gold and Silver. As if by a miracle, Schwäbisch Gmünd was spared from bombings and destruction during the Second World War. Many old, historic buildings have been preserved to this day. This fairy tale-like, medieval backdrop provides the perfect setting for the annual Carnival celebrations. Year after year, carnival groups from cities across southern Germany as well as neighboring countries like Switzerland, Austria, and Liechtenstein travel here to celebrate together.
The organizers of carnival events in Germany are the carnival societies. To grasp the scale and significance of carnival in Europe, it's worth taking a look at the following numbers. The largest carnival association in Germany, the Federation of German Carnival, brings together over 5,300 regional carnival societies and counts around 2.6 million members. Germany's Carnival Association is part of the European Carnival Federation, which also includes the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Austria, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. In southern Germany, the Association of Swabian Alemannic Carnival Guilds is particularly active. Founded in 1924, it now includes 68 regional guilds with more than 70,000 active members. Alemannia was a historical region in the south of what is now Germany, inhabited by the Alemanni people between the 4th and 10th centuries. It was known as the Duchy of Alemannia. In the early 10th century, the Alemannic Duchy split into two parts, one of which adopted the name Swabia, Duchy of Swabia.
The Swabians, this term refers to the residents or natives of Swabia, a cultural region in the southwest of Germany. Swabians are known for their distinctive dialect, their traditions, cuisine, and historical heritage. The Swabian people are famous for their strong work ethic, frugality, and craftsmanship, as well as for their contributions to German literature, music, and art. Swabians take great pride in their regional identity and often emphasize values such as hospitality, family, and community. The Swabian dialect features unique linguistic characteristics and is spoken in various parts of Baden-Württemberg and Bavaria. Swabians enjoy a rich cultural heritage that includes folk music, festivals, and culinary specialties like Spätzle, Maultaschen, and Schupfnudeln. The region of Swabia is characterized by idyllic landscapes, picturesque villages, and historic towns that attract tourists from around the world. Thanks to the remarkable diligence and discipline of the Swabian population, the federal state of Baden-Württemberg ranks among the most economically powerful regions in Germany. But as the saying goes, only those who work hard know how to celebrate properly. And Swabian Carnival is the best proof of that.
In addition to the major carnival associations, there are numerous independent, regional carnival organizations throughout Germany. Exactly 150 years ago, on Rose Monday of 1875, an impressive parade made its way through the streets of the city of Schwäbisch Gmünd. The Carnival Society Gmünder Fasnetsumzug was already organizing carnival parades in the 19th century. From the 1875 carnival, a large poster has been preserved in the Schwäbisch Gmünd city archives, listing the order of participants and their festively decorated floats.
The organizers of today's carnival celebrations in Schwäbisch Gmünd are the societies Gmünder Fasnet and Guggenmusiktreffen. The Carnival Society Gmünder Fasnet was founded in 1975 and is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. The president of the society is Eberhard Kucker. Gmünder Fasnet is responsible for organizing all carnival events in Schwäbisch Gmünd, including the carnival parades, the festive and magnificent Gala Carnival concert, the playful storming of the town hall, as well as numerous schools gatherings in and around Schwäbisch Gmünd. Gmünder Fasnet selects the carnival prince and princess, coordinates the activities of 6 age groups in the dance guard, organizes the walking groups for the parade, and oversees the Guggenmusik, the distinctive, raucous carnival music. This is also the home of the Silver Man, a unique symbolic carnival figure of Schwäbisch Gmünd.
The Society Guggenmusiktreffen was founded in 1984 and brings together the many enthusiasts of carnival music in Schwäbisch Gmünd. The current president of the society is Jens Eichinger, and the musical director is Jasmine Heilig. The Gmünder Fasnetsumzug Orchestra has an extensive collection of musical instruments, carnival costumes, and masks. Schwäbisch Gmünd is renowned for its international Guggenmusik traditions, particularly for the annual International Guggenmusik Gathering, which attracts numerous orchestras from various cities in Germany and across Europe. Guggenmusik is a form of carnival music known for its loud, often dissonant sounds, infectious rhythms, and the musicians' colorful costumes. It is one of the most popular forms of modern folk music. The carnival societies also organize joint trips to carnival events in other cities and even abroad. The Guggenmusiktreffen Orchestra has already performed at carnival celebrations in the USA, the UK, Italy, Switzerland, and Austria.
On the 22nd and 23rd of February, 2025, the joyful and festive 40th International Guggenmusik Gathering took place in Schwäbisch Gmünd. 20 orchestras from Austria, Germany, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland participated in the event. Stages were set up in 3 squares across Schwäbisch Gmünd, where the orchestras showcased their talents to an enthusiastic audience. The orchestra Blues Arsch from the Black Forest is a longtime friend of the festival in Schwäbisch Gmünd, and remains a crowd favorite year after year.
The Emser Palace Tacher Orchestra from Austria thrilled the audience with its passion and skill.
The Mohikaner Orchestra from Basel, Switzerland, impressed the audience not only with its musical talent and expressive performance, but also with its extraordinary carnival costumes and masks.
Weiler Baratat's orchestra from Switzerland impressed with its unique and original musical instruments as well as creative carnival costumes. The musicians enthusiastically picked up the musical baton, and soon, the rousing music echoed through the squares and alleyways of Schwäbisch Gmünd.
The orchestra from Lora, Germany, located on the southern edge of the Black Forest, captivated the crowd with its magnificent carnival costumes, and stood out with a highly professional and virtuoso percussion section. The audience was absolutely thrilled.
The Heutroener Altus Orchestra from Switzerland delighted the audience in festive, sun-golden costumes with equally sunny and cheerful music. A wonderful sound from the brass section.
Guggenmusic traditions are also deeply rooted in the German city of Weil am Rhein, located on the border with Switzerland. The audience was thrilled by the performance of the Ranz Pfiffer Orchestra from Weil.
On Johannisplatz, the Plunder Hüsler Orchestra from Liechtenstein takes the stage. At Gerberplatz Lettergasse, the Weissehorror Gegales Bronzer Orchestra from Weissenhorn, Germany, is performing.
Carnivals in Europe are an ancient tradition that blends cultural heritage, religious roots, and the simple human need for joy. Carnivals allow people to escape everyday life and dive into a colorful, extraordinary world where they dress up, join street festivals, and fully surrender to celebration. It is a time when people from all walks of life come together. Carnival is more than just entertainment, it is an important part of Europe's cultural heritage. It helps preserve traditions, creates a joyful atmosphere, and promotes tourism, which in turn brings economic benefits to the cities. No wonder Europeans love Carnival so much. Carnival in Europe is supported through sponsorships, income from its own events, and donations. While local authorities provide organizational support, Carnival is not financed by taxpayer money. Local private businesses help wherever they can, with sweets and treats handed out to the public by parade participants, with clothing, flowers, vehicles, the setup of food stalls in the festival areas, cash donations, and many other forms of support.
The start of the Carnival season, also known as the fifth season, traditionally begins in Schwäbisch Gmünd on the 11th of November at 11:11 in the morning. A parade of regional Guggenmusic orchestras ceremoniously kicks off the new Carnival season. The procession winds through the streets and alleys of Schwäbisch Gmünd's historic Old Town, making its way to the Mary's Fountain on the Upper Market Square. There, the instruments are symbolically freed from the dust of the Carnival-free months. With freshly cleansed instruments, the orchestras continue their loud and joyful march to the town hall, where they ceremoniously collect the symbolic figure of Gmünd's carnival, the Silverman, along with the Carnival Prince and Princess. The colorful Guggenmusic parade then moves across the market square to the Prediger Cultural Center, where the carnival opening is celebrated with a grand Guggen party. All participating orchestras perform for the audience, creating a spirited and festive atmosphere.
Why does the Carnival season in Germany actually begin on the 11th of November at 11:11 in the morning? The number 11 is considered the foolish number in German Carnival tradition, and for several reasons. It symbolically represents chaos, rebellion, and the breaking of order. In the Middle Ages, the number 10 stood for perfect order, referencing the 10 Commandments in the Bible. The number 12 held sacred significance due to its association with the 12 apostles. The number 11 falls in between, it surpasses both order and holiness. It stands for boundary breaking, the grotesque, and the chaotic. A perfect symbol for Carnival season, when social norms are turned upside down. It is also believed that after the French Revolution of 1789, the number 11 became a symbol of equality and freedom from rigid hierarchies. In medieval Germany, there were fools' guilds that frequently used the number 11 in their emblems. It was associated with foolishness and lightheartedness, and Carnival was the time when the fools temporarily took control. The date on the 11th of November at 11:11 in the morning was officially established in the 19th century as the starting point of the Carnival season, during the emergence of modern Carnival customs. Although the main Carnival celebrations typically take place in January, February, or sometimes March, the ceremonial opening in November serves as a reminder that the fifth season has already begun, and that the spirit of foolishness will soon return to disrupt everyday life.
The Grand Schwäbisch Gmünd Carnival Parade takes place every year on Shrove Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday, which marks the beginning of Lent leading up to Easter. It is considered one of the most beautiful and largest parades in the Ostalbkreis region. Following the festive and satirical city concert, the International Guggenmusic Gathering, and the storming of the town hall on Dirty Thursday, the Schwäbisch Gmünd Carnival Parade marks the colorful and spectacular highlight of the Carnival season. On Tuesday, the 4th of March, 2025, a total of 122 carnival groups marched through the streets and alleys of Schwäbisch Gmünd. Around 60,000 visitors lined the route to cheer on the participants and celebrate together. Active spectators and children were showered with all kinds of treats. Along the parade route, numerous food stalls provided guests with refreshments. After the parade, the traditional carouse, literally the sweeping out of the carnival, takes place in the courtyard of the Prediger Cultural Center. Here, audience prizes are awarded for the best performances in various categories.
In the Swabian Alemannic Carnival, known as Fasnet, traditional carnival greetings play an important role. Carnival revelers traditionally greet each other and the audience with enthusiastic calls that express their spontaneous joy at reuniting during the festivities. Over time, different regions have developed their own unique greetings, which since the post-World War II era of organized carnival have become a kind of identity marker. In Schwäbisch Gmünd, the traditional carnival call is Hella Hella. Ha Mundia. Hella Hella, like a double hello, and the response Ha Mundia refers to the old name of the city Shwaebish Gmünd, which dates back to the 9th century. This cheerful exchange keeps the city's cultural code alive and vibrant in the spirit of carnival.
Mit einem dreifach kräftigen Hella Hella! Hella Hella! Hella Hella!
At the head of the festive parade rides a float from which the audience is greeted by the president of the Gmünder Fasnet Carnival Society, Mr. Eberhard Kuher, and the Lord Mayor of the city of Schwäbisch Gmünd, Mr. Richard Arnold.
The president of the Gmünder Fasnet Carnival Society, Mr. Eberhard Kuher, assumes overall responsibility for the carnival, this multifaceted and much-loved city festival.
Mr. Richard Arnold has been the Lord Mayor of the city of Schwäbisch Gmünd since 2009. During this time, he has earned great respect and high regard among the city's residents. Under his leadership, the historic city has undergone a visible transformation. One major project was the construction of an underground traffic tunnel to divert heavy traffic away from the historic city center. For its comprehensive urban renewal and redesign, Schwäbisch Gmünd was awarded the Otto Borst Special Prize. The Otto Borst Award for Urban Renewal honors outstanding examples of careful and high-quality restoration of historic town centers. In 2014, Schwäbisch Gmünd successfully hosted the Baden-Württemberg State Garden Show, which significantly contributed to the creation of new green and recreational spaces and enhanced the overall appeal of the city.
The musical welcome at the beginning of the carnival parade is offered to the audience by the orchestra from Weschenburen.
They are followed by the witch hunters from Holzgerlingen, a small town near Stuttgart, as well as the witches and house spirits from Ehinhem.
Zipfelbacker Fleckehansel from Winenden. The Fleckehansel is a traditional carnival character especially common in the Swabian Alemannic Carnival. The masks usually have a friendly appearance, while the colorful costumes are made of fabric scraps and often include elements from nature such as leaves, flowers, or fruits. The Fleckehansel make lots of noise with their wooden ratchets to drive away evil spirits.
"66 forest witches from the Taubental forest near Wetzgau cause mischief during Fasnet in the dark alleys of the region." The witch costume from Taubental reflects the closeness to the forest. Shades of green and brown dominate their appearance. On the hand-carved wooden mask, the Taubental witch wears a wild wasp and linden leaves, symbols of the famous Kalaman linden trees.
The Young Forest Witches Guild from Sussend near Göppingen was founded 10 years ago and actively preserves the traditions of the Swabian Alemannic Fasnet.
The Wild Boars Fools Guild preserves the Fasnet traditions of the community of Bobingen and Der Rems. Currently, this small but very impressive guild consists of two character groups, the Wild Boars and the Farmers.
The Guggenmusik group from neighboring Weiler caused a true storm of excitement among the audience with their new costumes. The phoenix rising from the ashes has a special meaning for us as musicians, explains conductor Celine Ebert. During the pandemic, no one knew if things would continue at all, or if we would ever be able to celebrate Carnival again. And now, like the phoenix, we've returned more beautiful and stronger than ever. The costumes consist of flame-like skirts and tops adorned with feathers. The women's corsets are decorated with fine embroidery, and the striking raven masks with golden beaks and glowing eyes give the performance a mystical aura.
The group of friendly, round-bellied bulls known as Berg Oaksmew also comes from Weiler.
The enthusiastic Carnival Society invites the Carnival Guard from Weiler to dance.
Next comes a festive float from which the Carnival Prince and Princess from Weiler greet the crowd. The local carnival call here is Berg Oaks, Mountain Ox, and the response, Moo.
Auch eine ganz tolle Fahrt mit den Weiler immer mit Rumsitz und TV. Also da ganz richtig ab. Man sagt ja jeden Leuten.
At the peak of the picturesque Hega Mountains, in southern Baden-Württemberg near the town of Singen, lives a very special coven of witches, the Mountain Witches. And today, they're here in Schwäbisch Gmünd. Because during Carnival, anything is possible, and no distance is too far.
And here they are, the fearless forest demons from the depths of the northern Black Forest, the Schwarzwälder Mutier. They present their demonic rituals to the audience and then, to the amazement and cheers of the spectators, build a spectacular demon pyramid.
Schwarzwälder Mudesheer, so heißt richtig. Jesus und alle Hexen tot. So schnell das. Und dann kommt der Dämon. Und der nächste Dämon. Und der nächste. Wie du fällst noch. Oben drauf. Und wir haben auch einen Anruf, der geht Huf und ihr schreit alle hoch. Auf Schwarzwälder Mudesheer, der Geld, Huf! 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 Schön, dass ihr da seid.
The witch group from Strabenhart in the northern Black Forest, these are the Fog Witches, with their eerie, long-nosed grimace masks. The goal of this Fool's Guild is to preserve and pass on traditional Alemannic Fasnet customs, especially through the organization of carnival parades and events, keeping local traditions alive during the foolish season. At the crowd's call, the witches perform their impressive five-tiered pyramid, accompanied by astonished cheers from the audience.
Die lieben Hexen formieren sich zu einer Pyramide und fünf Reihen. Wo sind die Hände, Leute? Hey, einer geht noch! Ja, die Nebelhexe! Auf euch, drei Gäste,
The Holtelschütz Fools Guild, a young guild from Schwäbisch Gmünd, represents the guardians and hunters of Fasnet. The jesters wear animal furs and are meant to make a fearsome impression with their intimidating appearance and the loud clatter of ratchets and bells.
Approaching now is the parade column of the festival's hosts, the Gmünder Fasnet Carnival Society. The silver and gold costumes worn by the participants are a shimmering reminder that Schwäbisch Gmünd is known as the city of gold and silver.
Prince Max I and Princess Julia I, the main figures of the carnival, greet the audience together with their entourage and hand out small gifts. Standing beside them on the festively decorated platform is the unicorn, the ancient symbol of Schwäbisch Gmünd. The unicorn has lived in the Remstal for 745 years and is inseparably linked to the city's coat of arms. No one knows exactly how it came to be there, but its image has adorned the city's emblem since the year 1277. Perhaps that's precisely why, because it's so beautiful here. After all, Schwäbisch Gmünd is the most beautiful city in the Remstal.
Here we also see the Silver Man, the important symbolic figure of the Gmünder Fasnet. According to legend, long ago a poor silversmith from Schwäbisch Gmünd named Ignaz Stor wandered in despair through the forest near the Gottsel monastery, unsure how he would feed his wife and children. There, the Silver Man appeared to him, and advised him to begin crafting silver rosaries as soon as possible. The craftsman followed the advice, and soon became a wealthy and respected citizen. Prosperity returned not only to his own household, but also to the entire guild of gold and silversmiths. The Silver Man became a bringer of good fortune, and a guardian spirit of the artisans. Today, he comes to life at the beginning of each Fasnet, rides through the streets of Schwäbisch Gmünd on his own festive float, and on Ash Wednesday, the citizens bid him farewell once again.
Jetzt bist du ja auch wenn der Hochzug. Wünsche einmal mit unserem Publikum das Schlachtruf machen. Schlachtruf.
And once again, a dance by popular request from the audience.
Hey! 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 Hey!
This group of golden defenders of the town hall against the witch's storm also hails from Schwäbisch Gmünd.
One of the oldest groups in the region, the beloved Guggenmusik Orchestra from Aalen, Ashtalbruas Gugga.
The witch group from Sindelfingen also shows off their skills by building a witch pyramid.
And here come the modern carnival creations, the Lego figures from Zimmern.
The Fools group from Langenau excites the crowd as the Black Poodles.
The fearsome witches from Althingstedt are also constructing their witch pyramid.
Schön, dass ihr mit dabei seid. Aber das ist Gott an Mike Schauer.
The Carnival group from Donsdorf with the original name Stammtisch Sowieso sends their greetings to Schwäbisch Gmünd, and the audience is absolutely thrilled.
The jesters from Wilderstadt, Skafuzahauga, wear black and green costumes and eerie witch masks meant to inspire fear, but no one is afraid, and everyone cheers as they build yet another witch pyramid.
The Fools group from Suessen, made up of witches and jesters, bears the amusing name Jetzt ist der Teufel los, now the devil's loose. And they truly look fearsome.
Ein Kuchen! Und auch hier gibt's eine Mini-Pyramide.
The forest witches from Plohingen are also part of the parade.
The cheerful Guggenmusik Orchestra Überdruck from Wetzgau brings fun and energy to the celebration.
The Holesegler Reichenbach and Tail Fools Guild from Degingen was founded just 2 years ago to preserve and promote the customs and traditions of the Swabian Alemannic Fastnet.
The joyful carnival group from Spreitbach, the country women, brings smiles all around.
The witch group from Essingen, the Oberberg witches, appear in striking red and white robes.
A vibrant and large group, the Fire Devils and Pinecone Throwers from Merhart.
The long-haired, grumpy witches known as Solmdealer Rumpelhakes come from Larensteinsfeld near Heilbronn.
Orient die Kultur Pur, a new association in Schwäbisch Gmünd that promotes the coming together of different cultures and a tolerant appreciation of their diversity. The silver and gold, flowing garments of the dancing women symbolize the brilliance and blossoming of the city's jewelry-making craft.
The Guild of Free Fools from Kernen im Remstal is also taking part.
The Guggenmusik Orchestra from Bobingen and der Rems, Remstal Guggebebenga, impresses the audience not only with its rousing music, but also with its eye-catching costumes in the style of the Circus of Horrors.
The dance group from Bopingen delights the crowd with energy and joy.
The cheerful, round-bellied Remskokel from Möglingen bring laughter and good vibes all around.
Also from Möglingen, a wonderful sight, the bagpipe players and the vibrant dance guard.
The little carnival princess and prince from Möglingen enchant the audience with their charm.
Of course, the grand carnival prince and princess from Möglingen must not be left out.
The carnival groups from Lorch, the neighboring town of Schwäbisch Gmünd, add another burst of color and joy to the festive parade.
The Society for the Preservation of Customs Gzin Schliechingen presents itself as a Fool's Guild from Notzingen, a town north of Kirchheim unter Teck.
Whip cracking with long whips is an ancient custom closely tied to German Swabian and Alemannic traditions. Historically, whip cracking was used in loud rituals intended to drive away evil spirits and winter. The sharp crack symbolized the cleansing of space and the arrival of spring. In many cultures, noise is used for protection and renewal, such as bells on masks, loud rattling, shouting, and of course, the cracking of whips. It's a piece of pagan heritage that has been woven into Christian customs and carnival celebrations. Handling the whip is no easy task, it requires skill and strength. The whip swinger is often the central figure of the group, representing power, vitality, and a traditionally masculine energy.
Also, jetzt hat er aus seiner Batsche dabei. Sein Äußere. Macht er weg Platz. Hey! 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 Hey!
The strong rise of carnival societies over the past 10 years has led to the formation of some groups not by place of residence, but by workplace. And so, we now see the group of painters and varnishers from Strassdorf.
The carnival group Mamma Mia brings a touch of the Venetian carnival to Schwäbisch Gmünd. Costumes, masks, just like in Italy.
The Guild Ruaba Hafa Zunft-Kirchingen, or Ruhazu for short, was founded in 2008. This colorful ensemble unites the mask group Turnip Spirits, the fiery dance spirits, 3 dance guards, and a fairy tale-like royal couple that changes every year. The central symbol and soul of the guild is the spirit of the turnip. Its mask comes to life during parades and proudly adorns the guild's coat of arms.
Another Guggenmusik orchestra from Schwäbisch Gmünd performs under the original name Gmünder Fasnetsumzug. The musicians appear in medieval costumes, a true feast for the eyes.
The Tradition Society from Weschenburen presents a colorful group of long-haired, long-nosed witches who skillfully build a tall pyramid.
And these charming little witches and cunning kittens also come from Weschenburen.
The dance guard from Heucklingen impresses the crowd with energy and precision.
The sly foxes from Weschenburen bring smiles and applause.
The Grabenhausen Carnival Society from Herlichhofen is represented by various age groups of dance guards, the Carnival Prince and Princess, and their symbolic figure, a black raven. The cheerful Fasnet witches from Gogingen hand out little gifts to the spectators. A colorful carnival float from the Fools Guild in Donsdorf draws everyone's attention.
A truly impressive group of picturesque witches and various forest creatures arrives from Spiegelberg, in the Remsmar district.
The Fools group from Essingen excites the crowd with their powerful whip-cracking display.
The swamp spirits from Schwaikheim near Stuttgart are part of the fun. Their friendly wooden masks were lovingly hand-carved.
The Carnival group from Waldstetten, a community near Schwäbisch Gmünd, is welcomed warmly by the audience.
The terrifying yet captivating fire witches from Eilingen send chills down spines and leave the crowd in awe.
Also joining the parade, the marching band of the Allen Volunteer Fire Department, with musicians dressed as fiery devils.
Es wird gefeiert. 66 Jahre Spielzug! Auf Feuerteufel aus Vorne. Ein kräftiges Wasser! Wasser! Wasser!
The Mill Witches from Mühlhausen in the Göppingen district have prepared a brand new attraction for the audience, a witches' carousel that brings lots of joy.
Sie haben nicht den ersten Platz gemacht beim letzten Mal.
Colorful, vibrant jellyfish from Großsteinbach float happily through the parade.
The Waldberg witches from Wangen in the Göppingen district are especially quick. While some are forming a witch pyramid, others mischievously steal a girl's shoe and try to make a cheeky escape. The cheerful carnival and mass group from Esslingen organizes the Schwäbisch Fastnet in and around Esslingen, and today, they are guests in Schwäbisch Gmünd. Dedicated to preserving and promoting local tradition, they promise a wild and wonderful time under the motto, Devil, Devil, off the market. A crowd favorite is approaching, the Guggenmusiktreffen Gmünder Fasnetsumzug from Schwäbisch Gmünd.
The Eisbuckelgeister, the carnival fools from Dischingen, showcase their talent with an impressive fool's pyramid.
65, er und Maskenträger.
The large Icelandic horse stud farm Schönhof near Schwäbisch Gmünd also has its own carnival group. This year, a giant dragon sat atop their float, followed by medieval knights, a truly spectacular scene.
The carnival crew from Göppingen presents a lively group of colorful witches on brooms, accompanied by the powerful and energetic Guggenmusik orchestra Schlossrammler.
This time, the men's ballet from Hussenhofen didn't consist of just men, but the guys still delivered a fantastic performance on stage. As the grand finale of the parade, they brought smoke, rhythm, and a whole lot of joy.
And with that, an unforgettable Fastnet parade in Schwäbisch Gmünd comes to a close, full of color, masks, music, and magic. From witches and jesters to Guggenmusik bands, glowing dragons, and dancing knights, it was a celebration of tradition, creativity, and pure joy. A huge thank you to all participants, helpers, spectators, and of course to the Gmünder Fasnet Carnival Committee, who made this spectacle possible. But don't worry, after Fastnet is before Fastnet. Hela hela, Hamundia.